Hi everyone, I hope you guys are good. Thank you so much for joining me in this channel. Please do subscribe and like this video. Today I'm going to talk about how to use LinkedIn effectively and actually be influential on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional platform where you engage people on different levels, on different topics or different things. This is a very great platform if you want to network with people across the world. Yeah, you can benefit a lot from this platform. So let's get down to it and look at the benefits of using LinkedIn. Number one, get connected to professionals. Professionals such as partners, business partners and investors, clients for your business if you're owning a business. You meet other entrepreneurs who are there in that professional space. You also get to meet employers if you want to be employed, if you are a job seeker. Number two, you get to build your brand. People get to trust your brand because that's a professional platform where professional people go and interact with other people. Let's not forget that LinkedIn is a social media platform where you engage other people across the world. So that's where you also get to build your brand. That's where people get to trust your brand. So you build trust basically for your brand. And then thirdly, you promote your business, you promote your brand, or if you have developed a certain cause, you then promote that particular cause. Maybe it's offered on Udemy or Coursera or on LinkedIn or anywhere. That's where you actually promote it, because most of the time people who are there are professionals. They are experts in certain fields or industries. So when they come there and maybe your niche or your video talks to them, then they get to see your content and then they buy into it, or they enroll, and then they follow your work. So it's a good place to actually promote your business. And then number four, that's where you actually gather professional feedback. Remember, I said that is a professional platform where you meet other professionals. So you might find lecturers there, you might find engineers, you might find teachers, you might find marketers, you might find scientists, you name it. And I mean, there's a lot that you could find in that platform. Developers, and many other fields that I haven't even mentioned. So if you need a feedback, maybe about your brand or about whatever that you want to do, even if you're doing a research, that's a perfect platform, because the people who are there, most of them, they are thinking in a certain way, in a particular way. So they are not all over the place. They know and they understand that that is a professional platform where they give professional advice and professional feedback, because they know that people who are there, they're not there just to waste their time, but they're actually looking for profitable or good feedback that would actually help them in their business, or maybe that will help them in whatever that they're doing, really. So it's a trusted social media platform for feedback, really. And then lastly on this slide is you get to get credible information about industries and individuals. It's a platform where people share videos of some certain innovation that has just come out, a certain article, a certain cause, some advice on a certain industry or field or particular event. You get different content that really talks to you, that builds you as a person. So what makes it different from YouTube or any other platforms is that people who are there, they know and they understand their target market in a way that they know that everyone who's there will not talk about anything, even when they are requesting some advice or assistance. They know that they are going to get genuine advice and genuine content that really really talks to them. So I think that's the difference, because if you're looking at other platforms such as Twitter, your Facebook and all of that, there's like so much that is being shared there, even jokes. So you hardly find jokes on LinkedIn. You don't really find much of that. Yes, professionals are allowed to smile, they are allowed to laugh, they're allowed to have like good time and chill. But most of the time, the information or content that you'll find there is really a content that will speak to you, a content that is profound, a content that is very um, good for whatever that you are doing. And then just a quick stat, in the world at this point in time, it is said that at least 740 people are on LinkedIn as we speak, and approximately 55 million companies are on LinkedIn. That is a good stat. And we're talking about professionals, people who have studied for certain in certain fields. We're talking about people who are master or experts in whatever that they're doing. So you find different type of people in there. So please do take an advantage of it. Now let's look at how to optimize your LinkedIn account and actually get noticed by many people. Number one, you need to be professional and upload a professional profile picture. If you are not sure about the profile picture that you want to put up, you can ask your friends if they like it or if it is a good picture. If you are not sure, you can actually upload your picture in the website called photofeeler.com. They they actually help you with feedback. They tell you that this picture is this picture is that. Maybe it's not an appropriate picture for LinkedIn and all of that. So they're actually going to help you to choose the right profile picture. It is free, so you can just go there and upload your picture. Number two, you need to have a good cover profile or cover picture. A cover picture is the picture that goes behind um, your profile, or sometimes they call it a banner. It depends which social media you're using, but that picture that goes behind, it's called a cover on LinkedIn. So if you go there, you need to change it. The default one is a LinkedIn cover. You need to change it and put yours. It makes sense if you put a cover that actually defines what you are doing. For instance, in mine, you will see it just now. You will see that I listed three things that I'm specializing in, which is entrepreneurship, technology, and investment. So you might want to put something along those lines in terms of what you're offering or what you're doing. And then number three, um, you need to have a good headline or title in terms of who you are or what you do. For instance, me, I'm a founder and a CEO. I'm also an author. I'm also a YouTuber, a podcaster. So you can list all of your titles or the things that you are doing currently. Even if you're a student, you can just say, I'm a um, I'm an HR student, something like that, HR student, or an engineer slash something else if you're doing something else as well. If you're an author or whatever, if you're an artist, so you need to have that, and it needs to be really good. It needs to be very detailed and just one line basically. And then after that, this is the most important part. You need to have a well detailed profile about your education. You need to tell us where, where did you study and all of that. In fact, you put the year and maybe the qualification, and then you put the work experience. And again, it's okay if you do not have the work experience at that particular time, especially if you're a graduate, you've just graduated, it's okay. But if you have maybe been part of like a tutorship program of some sort, please do add it there. It will add a certain weight in your profile. So if you have done something in a university or college, you can edit. Feel free to do that. Even general work, if you have worked in maybe some stores or other places, you can edit there. And skills, what skills do you have? Me, I'm a software developer by profession. I know Photoshop, I know Microsoft Office Suite, the Office 365, um, I video editing, and many other skills that I have. So I would put all those skills there. And awards, I've got some awards for my business that I communicate. I actually contributed in a community project, and they recognize my business. And I have award for the project that I lead, where I work as well. So I mean, there's so many things that you can add there. Other accomplishments that you have had, please do add them there. And then let's talk about being noticed now. You get noticed on LinkedIn by commenting on other people's posts, not just spamming them with any type of content, but if it's something that resonates with you, if it's something that you see a fit, that it's something that you can talk about, then please do comment. Add some good points or ask a question, but you just need to comment so that people can see you, that you are actually adding value to them as much as you are learning. So you might need to do that. Number two, you need to keep on adding connections as much as possible. For you to be noticed on LinkedIn, you need to get as many connections as possible. What I say, and many other people are saying, including Gary Vee, he says it doesn't matter whether you know someone or not, but if it's someone that you think can add value to your life or in whatever that you are looking for, if you're looking for a business, you might want to look at some employers, you might want to look at HR people, you might want to look at what you call recruitment companies or agencies. So you don't know those people, but you need to add them onto your account, because they are going to add value. So it is very important to do that. So add as many people as possible. It doesn't matter what if you know them or not. What matters is that they will add value. You don't just add anyone, by the way. You add people whom you think will add value to your life. Especially me, I follow people who talks about entrepreneurship. I follow people who talk about technology. I follow people who talk about investment, and I follow entrepreneurs across the world. Yes, from now and then I follow other people, but most of the time I know my niche. I know the people and content that I'm interested in. Hence, I spend most of my time following those people. And then lastly, you need to post regularly. In order for you to be noticed on LinkedIn, you need to post regularly. I know people are intimidated by the platform, they are afraid to post. But what I need to tell you now is that you need to find a niche, or you need to find a topic that you will stick on. For instance, me personally, I always talk about entrepreneurship. That is my key niche or topic that I talk about, particularly about business systems or models. That's what I talk about mostly. I do talk about technologies. I do talk about investment. I do also talk about job seekers and share jobs. I also share links on how to market online and all of that. I also share stuff about um, how to make money online and all of that. But my core content, 90% of my content, it is about entrepreneurship, which comes with motivation, of course. So that's how you will get noticed on LinkedIn. Again, another statistics, if you're in South Africa, because I'm from South Africa, so these are the stats that might interest you. In South Africa, at least we have 7,940 people who are on LinkedIn. LinkedIn people, by the way, they are not called followers, they are called connections. They are connections. So basically, there are 7 million connections in South Africa. So we are nearly 8 million. So, which is a good thing for us in South Africa, I think. So thank you so much, guys. Please follow me in all social media platforms. Please follow and like this YouTube channel. And thank you so much for joining me. Bye. Thank you.